Brought to you by CRY HAVOC, the next installment in the Terminal List series.
Hidden in the shadows of history, operating where no one else dared, was the most secretive and deadly operation across the fence in Laos, Cambodia, and North Vietnam during the Vietnam War. The Military Assistance Command, Vietnam Studies and Observations Group, known as MACV-SOG or simply SOG. Born on January 24, 1964, SOG was a top-secret, multi-service special operations unit conducting covert warfare so dangerous and sensitive that missions remained classified for decades. Operators signed 20-year non-disclosure agreements forbidding them from discussing their activities with anyone outside the unit. Its mission was multifaceted and perilous. Strategic reconnaissance deep in Laos, Cambodia, and North Vietnam, conducting sabotage, POW snatches, disrupting enemy supply lines, installing wiretaps, doing bomb damage assessments, and waging psychological warfare. Their most dangerous assignments were the bright light missions to rescue and recover downed pilots and wounded or killed SOG recon team members. Like ghosts, these warriors moved through triple canopy jungles, constantly evading enemy trackers and their hunting dogs. The tip of the spear for these cross-border missions were hand-picked operators from U.S. Army Special Forces Green Berets and Navy SEALs. Masters of unconventional warfare, they are supported by Army, Air Force, Marine Corps, and South Vietnamese Air Force helicopter units. SOG teams operated with a distinctive structure. Missions typically consisted of small recon teams led by a Green Beret SOG team leader designated as 1-0, with an assistant team leader 1-1, and a radio operator designated as 1-2. Indigenous troops, known as Indig, were designated as 0-1s, 0-2s, etc. These men physically carried heavy combat loadouts that prioritized the fight. One of their earliest operations was Op Plan 34 Alpha, a series of covert attacks designed to pressure North Vietnam into abandoning support for the Viet Cong in South Vietnam. This deadly game of cat and mouse helped trigger one of the most significant events of the Vietnam War, the Gulf of Tonkin incident. On August 2, 1964, North Vietnamese torpedo boats attacked the USS Maddox in the South China Sea off of the coast of North Vietnam in what appeared to be an unprovoked assault. The American public wasn't told that the USS Maddox was gathering intelligence to support these covert operations. President Johnson seized upon these incidents, particularly the disputed second attack, to push the Gulf of Tonkin resolution through Congress, effectively a blank check for war that bypassed the constitutional requirement for a formal declaration.
I have asked the Commanding General, General Westmoreland, what more he needs to meet this mounting aggression. He has told me, and we will meet his needs.
The American people, unaware of SOG's secret operations that had inflamed tensions, rallied behind what they believed was an unprovoked attack on U.S. forces. With secrecy as their shield, SOG teams operated under the tightest security protocols, reporting directly to the White House and sometimes even the president. Their missions were so sensitive that America denied their very existence for years. SOG operators carried no identification papers, no dog tags, no name tags, and no letters from home. If captured or killed by the North Vietnamese army, America could deny their very identity. The men of SOG and their families paid a devastating price. Nearly half of the approximately 2,000 men who served in SOG were involved in combat operations, running missions across the fence. Of those combat operators, many were killed, wounded, or listed as missing in action. Their bravery and sacrifice went unrecognized for decades. Their stories kept in the shadows, and their heroism was left untold. As of March 2025, 58 Green Berets from the elite SOG Special Forces and at least 83 American aviators who supported their operations remain listed as missing in action. Their bodies never recovered from the 8-year secret war in Laos, Cambodia, and North Vietnam.